Stop. I think I heard the that beat the bottles. I didn't know if you did it already, dude. Well, sorry.
As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Oregon State Beavers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Ducks will put total weather to crank us up. And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Beavers offense will go to work first. A program whose history is built on speed. Oregon just ran away from the Beavers last time.
And the Ducks were ready to play a year ago. They were ready for a war. They came out, they took it to Oregon State. They didn't back off, Jesse. That game meant a lot to them.
Yeah, they just caught fire early, and Oregon State couldn't put the fire out. They had no answers. Every possession Oregon had, it seemed like they were going up and down the field. So a big challenge for Oregon State in this one is to try to get off to a great start.
And the Beavers in the hurry-up. Defense in press coverage. Off the play fake. Quickly to the tight end.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. Gives it on the option. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Beavers are marching down the field. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Beavers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here's the handoff. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The seventh play of this opening drive will be a third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And they can't make the play on third down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Beavers will punt it away on fourth down. Promising start to that drive sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. So Oregon's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy's a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. With this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game record. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's...
There he goes. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. No matter what uniform the Ducks are rocking, they are dressed for success on the ground.
And that's who they are, right? They're dressed for success. They run the football, and then after that, what do? They run it some more, and they run it fast. Every Oregon team always been built on that tempo and ground game.
And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
The Ducks come to the line in the hurry up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds. After that last completion, it's second down. To the air, it's Stockton. Makes the grab and gets the foot in bounds, and it'll be a first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Flanagan. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Ball is at the 3-yard line. First and goal as they look for the first score of the day. He wants to throw it. Looking for the goal line. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him.
He's trying to get in. Touchdown, Oregon. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Beavers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. They boot it away. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Bottled him up. Not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll give it to the back. At midfield, he's got room. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this.
Picked off inside the 20, and they snip out the left. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year. He comes up with a massive play right there.
The Beavers moving quickly to the line. Gives it to the back on the draw.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Finds his big tight end. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. is on its way. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Kings got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive, and then quickly went to pot with a pick on the second one, and now they'll see if they can find the middle with this third possession. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. It seems as if this old feud has been going on since Lewis and Clark set the foundation for the Oregon Trail. They've been playing since 1894, guys.
Game's been played for a long time, a lot on the line here in the state of Oregon. Bragging rights, Jesse, for a whole.
I feel like it's one of the rivalries in college football that maybe a lot of people don't talk about or really know about. But if you've ever been around this game and you know about the tradition and the history and the emotion surrounding this game, this is easily
Going to throw it over the top of the knee. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Gives it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense has it. They're on the move. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. This offense has it with really good field position. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Got the quick pass. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Ducks will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Wide out trying to get it in. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking for room, it's Watts. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. The run from the shotgun. Makes his man miss. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And the Beavers will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Off-play action on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Complete to the left. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. From the gun. Trying to bull his way in. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Oregon! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. To the air on first down. Buys a little time with his feet. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Ball's on the 16, and they need 6 on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Gets it out fast. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Fires to the big fella. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. No good. After the missed field goal, hey, could be worse. They're still up by 21. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go here between the Ducks and Beavers. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Oregon and Oregon State plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. He lets one fly deep. Brings it in down the left side. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The Ducks headed quickly to the line.
This offense not wasting any time. First play of the third quarter, and they're aggressive, taking a shot.
He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Ducks. This guy's guys putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
I mean, so fun to watch when you got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. If you need me to run it, I'll run it. You need me to throw it, I can do that too.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Using his legs, it's Watts. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. Works the middle of the field. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Beavers line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Oh, they're after him! And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls.
Third and long. Looking to throw at Stockton. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Finds a little space. Lots of running room. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. The Ducks will have it 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Crosses the 30. He's got away. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go. Gets it to him on the screen. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Hit as he throws. Got his man downfield. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the 2nd half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
Caught in the backfield, it's Watts. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And they got the completion, but still looking at a 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Catch in the middle, it's Stevens. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Beavers will send out the punt unit. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. and they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They've been dominated. Now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. The pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Ducks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass. It's Stockton. He's got an open man. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Stands in and takes the hit. A little floater there that falls incomplete.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Complete to the right. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. The Ducks want to pick up the tempo. Looking downfield on first down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on. The defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Stevens. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the third. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Leaves it with the back. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. They'll go 4 wide, 3 to the left on 2nd and 8. Off play action. And here's a fumble on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To the air, it's Moses. Pocket breaking down. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And the Beavers send out the punt unit. No fair catches here, looking for room. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A run to the right. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The Ducks will hustle to the line.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Got the first down and more. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. On the move is the 30. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding. Offense.
There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. First thing you want to do if you're in a hole is stop digging. It's 1st and 20. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. And wings it incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. On the run, it's Flanagan. He was able to pick up a few, but not quite enough for the first down. It'll be 4th down at the 41. To the air, it's Stockton. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
I love the aggressive nature offensively there. It's 4th down, and you're going to try and go for it. And you have so much confidence in your quarterback to be able to make that play, come up with a good throw, keep the drive alive.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. The Ducks are flying down the field. They want that clock to run. Got a little space. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Ducks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Pulls and fires complete. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business. And the Ducks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets rid of it. Looking to get it in. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. It's as if the Duck has hopped on that motorcycle and is revving the engine, and Oregon is threatening to drive away.
And Oregon's a team that, man, when they get it going, a lot of times they're just so hard to stop. The swag gets rolling. The uniform always looks good, but Oregon State's going to have to find something in this rivalry.
They need a big play, and they need it right now. The Beavers need to be able to slow down this runaway train that is the Oregon Ducks right now.
Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Back to throw, it's Moses. Bringing the heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. The Beavers decide to punt it away. This guy is a daring punt return, man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Got enough for the first. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Ducks want to move quickly. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires on the move. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. On target. Looking for the end zone. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Trying to pound their way in. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
I gotta say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Rushes on him. Trying to make magic with his feet. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Holding. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. 2nd down coming up. Dropping back, it's Moses. He's taking a deep shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. The give out of the gun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Wants to go up top. Takes the grab on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Beavers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here.
Well, they needed 2 yards to get that first down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins, all the cliches.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Snagged in the middle. It's Tavon. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. And the Beavers will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Breaks the tackle. He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. After this, it'll be a wrap. Wants to throw. It's Moses. He unleashes a long one. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. So as they've done so many times in this in-state rivalry, it is the Ducks who outlast the Beavers. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.